guys, it's time for NT Sheep's Digital Wonderlands! Welcome back, my little lambs, to another shotgun build video. Today we're taking a look at the Pepper Shaker, a weapon that asks the question of what would the child of a minigun and a shotgun look like. I'd say it looks pretty darn awesome. We've gone ahead and put a hex barrel mod on it, so that's going to give us a little bit of a faster fire rate, and we're going to go ahead and go start testing it out on some ghoulies. As you can see, it did some really good quick damage once it got the spin up going. We barely used only like maybe 3-4 rounds apiece for taking those ghouls out. And this is just a standard Pepper Shaker. This isn't legendary or anything. So obviously we could get our damage numbers up higher if we started putting on some other mods and legendary effects. But we're going to go ahead and find some more ghoulies to test with this on. We'll work our way down the hill, and then we're going to see about going to Huntersville. Okay, so it looks like somebody's already in Huntersville, so we're not going to be able to do any testing there. But I know some other good places that we can usually battle super mutants, and another place where there's some enemies that'll make a good test, and that's going to be the General Steakhouse and the Robco facility over in the Cranberry Bog. So we're going to see about going over there and testing the Pepper Shaker on some enemies there. Well, it seems those pesky Mothman cultists have even made it down here into the Cranberry Bog. So, since they're always legendary enemies, that means they're tougher than normal enemies, and they're almost kind of like mini-bosses of their own. The Pepper Shaker actually handled that one pretty darn good. Again, remember, this is just a standard Pepper Shaker. We haven't added any special mods or legendary effects, so if we're doing okay with it like this, if we can mod it out and upgrade it, we should be able to do some pretty good, amazing hits and stuff on enemies. Okay, so we tore through all the regular super mutants and Huns that were here. Now we're going to head over to Robco, and this is going to be a good test of... I don't know if we're going to have enough ammo left, but there's always a Sentry Bot out in front of it. So let's see how a regular Pepper Shaker does against one of those. Maybe we can take it down before we run out of ammo. Maybe we won't. So let's find out.
And identify. Will not.
We tore through all those bots pretty darn good. We're definitely low on ammo. I don't think we'll be able to take out the Sentry Bot with the Pepper Shaker, so let's see how much damage we can do with what we have left. actually did pretty good. If we hadn't run out of ammo, we definitely would have been able to take that Sentry Bot out. I think we might have gotten a little bit help with the explosions from blowing up the vehicles that was next to him, but when we were landing good shots on him, you could see that the Pepper Shaker was draining his health bar fairly darn quick. This is going to be a little bit shorter of a video, so we're going to have to end things right here, but I'm definitely going to be revisiting this weapon once I can get a hold of some good mods. Obviously, quad is going to be good for our first star. That's going to give us 200 of ammo to have before we have to reload. Having that, perks that are going to help this weapon are going to be the new bullet storm perks. So when I can sit there and get a hold of some legendary mods, I'm going to see about building one of these up and swapping in a couple of bullet storm perks and retesting everything here. I think we're probably going to get some really good results because we got good results with just a basic one. So if we can mod this thing out and give it some better damage numbers and stuff, I think we'll be pretty impressed with the results. So thank you so much for watching, my little lambs, and I hope to see you again next time in the Digital Wonderlands.